Welcome to the next part of the tutorial series developing your web application with JSP and Servlet. So in last tutorial we have discussed how we can create our templates with the help of HTML and CSS. So for now I'm just want to give some of the dynamic content in this website. So we have index.jsp and you are seeing like we have three to we have three slides here, which is basically an image. So I am just want to show you that how we can dynamically generate this content. So for that I am going to create a simple database in MySQL which will hold our slideshow images, and we will write some of the Java code to fetch that data from database and show it on UI. So for that we go through the complete application flow, like I already discussed how UI interact with the business layer, business to data access layer, so on. So we will go with that flow. So for that, first I am going to create a database in my MySQL server. If you do not have MySQL, you can download it from the Oracle site, and if you are facing any kind of problem, you can write me to my email address, which is already mentioned in the video content. I will very happy to support you. So let's go to create a table. So this is the interface for my PHP my admin. So I'm just going to create a database. So let's call it db underscore JSP app. So I have just selected all the default and clicked create. So my blank database has been created. Now I want to create a table. So here we have option to create a new table. I am just going to call it dt underscore slide show, and initially I'm just giving two fields and go. So for here the field name I just go to give it ID and keep it small, and let's give it begin as a data type and mark it as a primary key and auto increment. So this will generate a automatic number for my primary key column. And second is caption. So if you are see on that particular UI, like here we have some kind of tag which is in the caption, right? So mark it as a caption, sorry spelled caption, and make it varchar 200. It's fine. Nice. And let's add two more fields. Go with that. We have ID, caption, and now let's suppose we have URL. So this will be the image URL, so that we are going to show it. So make it varchar 200, it's fine, and index, the ordering in which we want to show it. So make it begin. Nice. We have primary key, and I think I should add one more column which is active. So if we'll make it false, then this will be not available in on UI. So in MySQL I think we don't have any. Yeah, we have a bit column. Make it boolean. Nice. Save. So now we have an empty table with 5 columns. So if you go here, right, so just go here and put some of the data, like we don't have any data, just go and add some of the data. So from where we can insert? Yes, here we have insert option. So we are not going to put any of the content in the ID because it will automatically generate it for caption. So before inserting data, let's collect some of the images from the internet. So here I come and just let's suppose search me some of the images like mountain, or let it be I have some of the images on my disk, so I am going to select that. So here is the some images on my disk, so I just want to select some of the from here. So let's get this one, this one, this one. Let's suppose we are going to select top 10 from here. Just copy it and paste it in our images directly. So before pasting here, I just want to create a folder so that we separate it from another image slide. So yes, and paste all that images here. Right, that's good. So now we can insert some of the data in our database. So let's give a name to this one. What is this? It is somewhere, I don't know where it is. So let's call it city site. Good. Caption is city site, and the path for it's one.jpg. So just give the name jpg. Index, so it on first index it's 1. Go. So it's active, one row inserted. So if we see, we have one row, right? Insert one another. Caption, what we just second is nice, so just call it pool or something, anything you can say if you have any specific reason. Let's call it fun. Go. We again inserted one more row, to pool to page, right? Insert one more. We have third, and it is nice flora, white buildings or seaside. Let's call it seaside. Seaside 3.jpg, index 2 is active, right? So let it be for the 3. We have 3 databases object, 3 entries for our images, right? So our database is perfectly designed. We have database, we have tables, we have records. So just let's go and create some of the code to access the database. So to access MySQL database, we will need the driver for MySQL. I already have copied it from the net. So any external jar that we are interested to link here, we just put in the folder under web-inf live. So I just going to paste it, so it will be available in my class path, right? So basic requirement has been completed. So in my DB access layer, the common Java, yes. So I just want to create a simple, so before that DB thing, just create an entity which represent our slideshow images. So just create a class, simple class, slide so image, good, and just put all those column like ID, caption, URL, index is active. So we have private long id, private string caption, just use complete proper name for our properties. We have URL, index and is active. URL, and again I have long index, and I have boolean, sorry, no, just boolean is active. Nice. So just creates a getter setter for this. Source, generate getter setter, select all, public. Nice. So we have successfully generated some of the getter setter for all our properties. Nice. So we have a slide show image entity, and in my common DB I just want to create a method, public method, which we can access from somewhere. Public, for now let's make it get all active slide show images. It's a very big name, but I don't think it will be harmful. Name should be very logical. And for not void, I just want to return list of what list of this slideshow image. So just put here, and we can import from the fix array list. We can have sorry. So now we can import java.util for array list and import entity for entity. So just create an object of this list. Let's suppose call it list. It is the list of this, array list of this, and we just going to return it. Nice. I'm leaving the exact data access code for now, but we will call it from somewhere. We will write some later part. And again, so now in my common Java in the DB I have this. I just copy and paste the same signature in my business access layer right here. Sorry, yes, and just create an object of my data access object. I'm just going to call a fully qualified name dot common. I'm going to call it DB. That's its default constructor. Nice. No, I am just going to use it, else it will make me confused or generate some kind of error. And I'm just going to return the content of my method, this. So you can see now how business access is calling our data access code, right? And again, let me close something. thing on. So I have written some of the DB access business access code, and on my UI I am just going to call this code. So let's do all the JSP code at startup of my, yes. So I am just going to import something from here, common dot bitch, and I am also going to call entity, make it to asterisk. Nice. So, and again I am going to import java.util so that I can use array list. So array list of E is what is our entity? Our entity name is slideshow image, images equal to new this. Nice. And I'm just going to create an object of my business access common, which is not from my business. So just create like this, common dot common, do it like common. So I'm going to call it which common equal to new common, so that there won't be any conflict with the DB common and the business common. And I can call here the method get all. So here you can see my presentation or JSP is calling the business layer, business again call the data access layer, which will interact with the database and give us the data. So for now we have this section, this list of images, so that we can iterate here. So if you see here, we have carousel. Nice. So I can just go here and put some of the JSP like for loop for let's suppose this, where was I, like for this image in images, right? So I just going to format it in such a way so that it will help us to write our this code. Nice. So here we have opened our for loop. It's making me so not responding. So just, oh, my Visual Studio has been unread. Yes, now I am active here. Nice. So I just have to generate these dynamic contains. So here I just want to put my image dot get caption, and similarly I will be doing for URL as well. So here is my URL is going dot get URL, and I will just remove all these parts. And we again have to generate the same content here for the lists. So just do it right here. My carousel is the carousel slide, so 2, and we have to put some index here. So we do not have to do lot more here. We just have to generate a for loop. Int I equal to 0 to I is less than images dot length. Oh, sorry. We can get the length or count. Oh, sorry, size. And I plus plus. Nice. We just have to put this I here. So you can see we are embedding some of the dynamic content here in our JSP. Right. So now you can run our JSP file. Since I have not written any data access code, I have not fetched any of the records, so my list of images would be empty. Oh, there is some error. In order to compile JSP as error in line number this invalid name. Nice. Let it fix. Okay, here for loop, closing of for loop, yes, here I have some mess. Now we can run it again. Yes, fine. So my carousel has no images, so it's showing me default. Oh no problem. So let's generate some of our data access code to get real images. So finally I have write some of the data access code. So here I have created a static method to get the connection object. Right. So here we will get the connection. And here is the MySQL statement to get the data. So let's start and now check what is going on here. Next run. Yes. So yes, we have city side, we have pool, and we have seaside. So let's do something like I want to disable one of them. So just go to localhost. I have my BAM server is running there. So this one, JSP app, and if you see your data, so let's edit it, and I'm just making it to 0 and just refresh my page. So yes, so here I have just disabled one image and we have removed one image. We don't need to modify any of the HTML code. So this is the magic of a programming language or dynamic web pages. So for now I will just finish this much, and in the upcoming tutorials I will describe you I will just prepare some of the basic programming tips or some of the basic structure of the JSP. So upcoming tutorial we only discuss some of the semantic or some of the syntax for the JSP. So thanks for the watching.